Ah, the joys of being an off-season bag of water. This is some random video I took at the gym. Remember, the name of my gym is actually The Gym. To give you guys a good idea as to kind of sort of what the body comp is looking like right now. I will not take off the shirt though. You will not see the the bag of water without a shirt just yet. But yeah, it's been a good off season. You're never completely happy with the way you're looking, but I have made some improvements, and most of them you will not be able to see until I finally diet down into contest shape. So what has been up? It's been a while since I have reported to you guys. Well, first of all, I started doing this movement recently, and big reason I started doing this is my friend from across the Atlantic, Matthias. He put down something. It was on Facebook. It was on Facebook. He was talking about this seal row, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. I Googled it because I'm resourceful, and found out this is kind of sort of a seal roll. I kind of butchered it into a more bodybuilder friendly type of movement. So less T-spine, since I don't have a second pole like an Olympic lifter when I do anything in the gym, and because obviously I want to be symmetrical left to right. I'm using dumbbells, and it just feels really good when I'm using dumbbells. But yeah, it's same old thing. We're trying to bring up that upper body, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, dude, your upper body does not lag. But the thing is, my goal is not to be I guess the biggest guy at the gym, which by the way I'm not, or to just have some development in my upper body. My goal is to go up there and compete against the best in my sport, and compete, to look like I belong, and do well. So it's all relative at the end. And relative to my goals, my upper body is still piss poor, but hey, uh, one day at a time. And here's the thing. In terms of updates, I've actually been dealing with some hip issues, and that's why you will see no lower body movements during this report. Uh, Primarily because my right hip, actually has been giving me issues, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I think for the first time in my life, and I've never been able to have empathy for those with tight hip flexors, because it's just never been an issue, and my lower half has always been quite pliable. Not so much my upper half, but my lower half has been. And for the first time ever, I'm kind of dealing with that. And because of that, I'm trying to spend more time standing up. So whenever I am um, on a computer, and nowadays this is very common for most of us, I try to stand up, and that along with being on top of my dynamic stretching and some static stretching, it's already starting to get better. But I haven't really squatted or deadlifted. Been doing some blood flow restriction work when it comes to my lower half. So it's really not being worked on too much right now, which I am really not too worried about, simply because um, it is probably by far, I guess the strongest. Um, it's the one thing I have that I do feel comfortable when it comes to competing on that pro stage. I feel like my lower half is definitely pro ready. Upper half not quite there, but it's getting better. So the fact that it's not being worked as hard as it was a few weeks ago. I'm totally okay with it. It'll probably remain intact, and knowing the way my legs work, they'll probably end up improving somehow. I don't know, but I'm not too concerned about that. However, I do miss my squat. I do miss my deadlifting, and I can't wait to start those back up again. Again, it's I think a lot of us who do this, we come from athletic backgrounds, and it's the one thing I do in the gym where unlike a hammer strength row, while it serves a purpose, or a pull down, I don't feel like an athlete when I'm doing that. So again, it's been rough in the fact that I missed those movements, but I don't think they will negatively impact my physique in any way. But yeah, that's been basically what uh, uh, these last few weeks have been looking like. Kind of been slacking off when it comes to reporting. But I think once everything is up and running again, I will show you guys what the full routine looks like. And just to go over it one more time, basically I'm hitting everything 3 times a week. And for a minute there, I was really close to bailing out on this specific system that I think I started about 2 months ago, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I went through the dark times to speak, because I really think it's having a positive impact on my physique. So overall volume on each workout is definitely down, but the frequency has really affected. Uh, I think it's already starting to net me some results, net me some gains. So that's where I'm at. That's where my off season is at right now. We have about 4 more weeks of gluttony, and then we start the diet, and the first show should come around sometime in May, I think. So nice slow diet to make sure that Skinny Man here keeps as much of his hard-earned muscle as possible. But that's it, guys. So kind of a short report, and next time I will have more for you guys. And you know what? I actually have what's almost a full workout filmed, and I'll just go ahead and paste that together, throw it in here. And I was working out with a fellow pro natural bodybuilder, so you guys will get a kick out of that. So thank you very much. Sorry for the lack of updates, but I think things will be a bit smoother from this point on, and hopefully we can get some squatting and deadlift videos in, because after all, they're not just fun to do, but I think they're a little bit more fun to watch than just some guy rowing and curling like this. So thank you guys, and expect that other stuff here in the next few days.